Boom.
Bobby.
Who's in here? All right. Let's see. We've got. Who's the first person in here this time? Let's take a look. Let's see. Oh, we got
Me.
4.
Me.
Let's see. Jeff's in here. That's funny. What is going on? Let's see. Live viewer comments show up. Look who it is. Trucker Doug. Doug is in
Yeah,
there.
there's Douglas. What's up, Douglas?
What's going on, Doug? If Doug
Guys,
had
we got to get some flying, man. I'm ready. I got the itch, dude.
I know, dude. I'm so ready. Here, let me crank this thing up. What's going on, guys? What is going on? It is another wonderful day. Dude, I'm exhausted.
Me too.
You want to hear what I did? So I went to the gym. I worked out. Then I came home, cut the grass, push mowed the grass with my little electric lawnmower, right? I push mowed it. Then I turn around and go and cut. He said, "Pilot scratched my nuts." Yeah, Victor's crazy. Hey, look. And then after that, I go and cut the backyard with the rod lawnmower, dude. That grass was like this high. So,
HOA gonna get you.
oh, I know, man. So look, and then I edged the front yard. I got a new edger, right? So I got a gas edger, love it. So I edged the front yard, and then laid out mulch. I had bags of mulch that I laid out. Dude, I'm exhausted. My hands are covered in like the color of that mulch, that brown. Dude, I'm exhausted, man.
I need to take notes from you, man, because I got off work at like 3, 2:30, 2:45. I laid down and I didn't get back up till 6:30, brother.
Man, some people got it made. Not this dude right here. I tell you what, it was a tough one, dude. But I'm glad to be here.
The joys of being a single fella.
That's right. Oh,
hey, look at LJ. No
what
softball tonight.
No softball? What in the world, dude? Hey, LJ, by the way, I got a question for you, man. Do you have the 6S F4 Phantom or do you have the 8S? And what are your thoughts on that? Any of you guys out there? I'm seriously looking at either the T45 high performance with the 1900 kV, or I'm looking at that F4 Phantom. I'm torn in between the two. I got to get one or the other, or both. Oh man, he said it's amazing. So, does it fly heavy? Okay, Victor had the 8S4. Does it fly heavy or does it land heavy? That's the question. He says I like the F4 better. Wow. Do you have the T45 high performance one? I'm wondering. With the 1900, because they have the same motor in it. Jeff, have you seen that airplane?
Have not.
Oh, dude, it's beautiful, man.
I know E-Flight's got a version, but I've heard it's not what it's all cracked up to be.
Oh man, dude, it's beautiful. Pilot Ryan did a video on it. He did a review of it, and man, let me tell you, dude, it's absolutely phenomenal. I love it. Let's see. Victor said the CG can slow down well. Okay, and then LJ said, no, the F4 doesn't fly too heavy, but the Goshawk definitely does fly heavy. That's what I heard, man. But do they make the Goshawk in the 8S is my question. I have to get on Motion RC and check, but I don't know. Those are the two that I'm definitely digging lately. So I'm not sure.
Hey, the good thing about having internet, Bobby, I can actually search on Motion's website now.
Oh, I know, man. You got it. Let's see. Oh, okay. He says it slows down better with the CG back a little. That's what I'm wondering, I'm wondering how that's going on. But
man, they want $5.99 for that Goshawk.
Dude, the prices have risen. Man, they came up.
And $5.99 for the A4. Wow.
Yeah. It's a little stiff, man. But you got to pay to play, I guess.
It's a big plane, though. If you look on their website and you see that guy holding it, I mean, it looks fairly large.
Which one are you talking about? The Goshawk or the F4?
No, the F4. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's a good looking airplane too. Obviously, I would get the camo one because I think it looks awesome. But I'm just
The
kind of
gear
like,
doors sit a little low to the ground for my liking there
which one?
on the F4.
I'm not sure.
They go down about quarter way of the tire, almost halfway down the tire on the F4.
Oh, really? I'm not sure. Huh?
There you go.
What's up, David? David yourself? Let me give that man a wrench. He's coming
Hey,
here.
that guy. He was in Chase thing yesterday.
Yeah, he was. Yep, sure
Yeah,
was. Look,
that's the first time seeing him.
Doug Shoemaker doesn't have a wrench. Let me give him a wrench.
Man,
Boom.
that's
Jeff, I didn't give you a wrench. I'm giving you a wrench.
oh, how sweet.
Oh, nice dude, man. So
Here,
nice.
check out that picture I put up there.
All right, let's take a look at it. Let's see what you got. Oh yeah,
You see how the gear door come all the way down?
yeah, man. Oh, okay. So you're saying that you don't like that? You think that's? I don't think it's going to be a problem.
I just see it's gonna catch grass.
Let's see. Victor said you can trim the gear fairings on the mains, kind of like we did for the other airplane I got. LJ said it's very strong. Uh, okay, cool. Hey, Doug Shoemaker, the wrench means you're a moderator, so you can moderate the channel. And also means that you're a frequent flyer, so when we do the giveaways, you're definitely in for the giveaways. For sure, man. But yeah, man, I really like it. Jeff, show some more pictures of that thing. Let me see. What else?
I'm there.
Yeah. You got
Yeah, look, I
okay.
mean,
Oh
it's fairly
wow, it
big.
is a big one. Jeez, it's huge.
I guess it all depends on who's holding it too. I mean, you look at this one, you look at that guy's hand right there.
Right.
It's fairly
And
decent size.
you know what's funny is I've had one of these before. I had one when I first got into EDF jets. That's the one I puffed my lipo. I knew nothing of EDF jets, man. And I flew it and I puffed. I didn't know anything about CG. I didn't know anything about overdoing like lipos. That was like the
So you were
second
flying like
jet.
me at the time, huh?
Yeah, man. Yeah, seriously. That was the second jet that I have. And I flew it and I wasn't impressed, but it wasn't a high performance either. It was like the earlier model. I knew nothing of them.
Yeah,
Dude, they were
I think the
good.
underside looks pretty good.
Now,
It's clean.
let's see. Victor said, but two wheels for grass may suck. Yeah, I don't know. The two wheels seem to do okay.
Yeah, the
Um,
F-18 that I got's got two wheels and it works pretty good.
yeah, the Stinger 90 I have right there has it too. So it seems to be really good, man. Shoemaker said too tired for added responsibilities. Yeah, LJ, I'm seriously thinking about the 8S. It's like what, an extra 50 something bucks or something. I
It doesn't
mean,
even give me the option to pick a high performance.
yeah, all of them are high performance because they flew so terrible, man. They flew so terrible, so they had to upgrade it to the 1900 kV, which is the 6S, and then they bumped it up to the 8S option. And the 8S, you have to search for upgrades, and you'll see it.
Yeah, so if you go to buy it, it just gives you the. It says it's the high performance for $599.
Oh yeah,
That's a lot of money, man.
tell me about it. It is a lot, especially on the cusp of all these new EDFs we got coming out. So look at the T45, man. Yeah, Doug, you're right. Doug said it's always been an awesome looking airplane. He's right, man. LJ said, "Bro, get the 8S. You won't regret it." I know, man. Once I went 8S, I was just like in love. But
Hey,
check that
what is
out,
that?
man.
Is that air brakes right here on
Yeah,
the
it's got airbags.
T45?
Yeah, it's got
That's
functional. It's got slats on it. A lot of
that's
people say it
cool.
doesn't do anything, but I watched the video, man. It looked like it flew really good.
Look, got flaps and the air brake there. Nice.
Yeah, dude. I mean, it's a pretty looking airplane, right? Here's the other problem, though. Motion RC only has the ones. It's on sale for 350. No, for 4 or 555 right now because the white is not white. It's actually that off-white cream.
Yeah, that's right.
You
Yeah,
see it right
white
there?
paint. Yeah, yeah.
I mean, do I really care about that? No. That was funny because BD Tennessee was like, "You're not going to keep it long enough anyway to care." And I was like, you know what? He's right, actually.
I don't think what is that? $40 difference makes up for the paint being screwed up. Honestly, I think they ought to
No, it
come
doesn't.
up off of it a little more.
I mean, honestly, yeah, yeah. So I'm a fan, dude. And look, I got the MiG 29 behind me. I'm
Yeah, it's
like,
$5.99 again. $6.99. Good
yeah,
gracious,
is that not crazy?
that's nuts.
Isn't that nuts, man?
I
I just
still
don't
want to
know.
probably pick up one of these Griffins, man, just
Hey,
to
I say,
see.
look, it was 409. Now they bumped it up a little bit, so that's fine.
Yeah,
Hey, Victor says he's got tons of video on his. Victor, which one are you talking about? Are you talking about the F4 or the T45? I really want to get that T45. It's such a looker, man. It's so pretty.
we'll get it. You got it, baby. You got it.
LJ says this got great scale details that make it a very heavy machine. Yeah, that one would be a good. LJ, do you have the one with the high performance in there, or do you have the older one? LJ said if you live near me, I'd sell you my griping too. Hey, Doug, Trucker
Hey,
Doug, you
don't
going to Texas?
throw it in a box, LJ, and ship it. We need something else to review.
Yeah. Actually, hey, you see the F5 F4? What is that? F4? No, F5. See the F5 back there? Got the landing gear getting put back together in there. That's another one,
Is it?
dude.
Is it what's the paint scheme on it?
So the paint scheme on that one is the camouflage.
Okay, so it's not the Swiss high
No,
performance.
uh-uh. Honestly, I prefer the camouflage, man. You can see it really, really well. You can see it really good.
Stinger 90 is 489.
Yep.
Hey, I like the camo, the new camo on that SU-35
Dude, it looks good, right?
thrust vectoring.
Yeah, I saw that. I went with the one. I like the camo better. I don't know why. I do. Let's see. Oh, he said the F48S. Okay, yeah. Victor, I'll have to take a look at it, man, and see. LJ says I bought an RFT45 and put a FMS. Okay, so you have the FMS. Oh, so that's not the end runner. That's the outrunner. Yeah, the end runner puts out more thrust. That's cool.
I still want this A6 Intruder, man.
Hey,
I
get
don't
it,
know
man.
why. I just think I love the way that plane looks. It just looks like it's in charge.
Hey, get it. Why not, right?
But they got it flying dirty. Look, it's got flaps.
Dude, that's nice.
How are they going to put some landing gear that are rusted already?
That's funny.
Or is that grease?
I hope it's grease. Certainly they wouldn't. Certainly wouldn't they wouldn't do that, right?
Let's go to complain.
That's funny. Yeah, man. So I'm kind of torn.
What are you getting? What you want?
I don't know, man. I like the A4 because of the power, but I like the way the T45 looks, man.
There's an A4E, but it's out of
Oh
stock.
yeah, I like that. That's the 80 millimeter. Yeah, it's not a bad looking airplane. Everybody says it looks good. Let's see.
See, that's what I thought you were talking about. So the F4, I thought you were talking about the A4. Remember, I kept telling you A4. You're like, no, F4.
No,
You were right. I was wrong.
yeah, I like the A4. Oh, it's nice, man. Hey, did you notice Motion got a bunch of a big old shipment in, so they got a bunch of airplanes in stock. I know they were happy. Dude, they were struggling, right?
Looks like they still got a bunch of stuff out of stock there.
Yeah, it's kind of hard for the containers to come in. LJ said, but I was budget racing. Oh, LJ said for sure in runner is better. Yeah, they put the in runner in it, man, and it looks like a different performing airplane. Like if you watch some of the videos of the T-45, man, it looks awesome. It looks so cool. It looks good actually. Let me see something here. But I'm definitely a fan. But look, man, um, motion's kind of
Let's see what they got. Recommended 8 cell.
yeah,
So these are the 8S planes.
right. So the Black Horse L-39 is what Hamilton's
Chase got.
building. Yep, Chay's over there building that.
He said he's gonna fly it this weekend. That'll be,
Dude, that's nice.
interesting
Look
to see.
how nice that looks.
Dude, them lights that he put on there are wicked bright.
Yeah, they're super bright, man. He did a good job. He did a good job with that. He always does a good job with his planes. I hope the flight goes really good, man, nice and smooth and effortless. You know, LJ, I want that A4 too, man. If they ever get them back in stock, I've been eyeballing that thing forever, man. It's been at least 4 or 5 months. So LJ said, it is 3 guys at my field that have the in runner version, but you still have to fly that bad boy to the ground. Yeah, you're talking about flying the T-45 to the ground. That's interesting, and not get too slow in your turns. Yeah, see that? I feel like they need to make that an 8S. You don't have those problems on 8S. But what about the F4 Phantom? I bet that thing's got plenty of power. He says, plus, not too much flare on the approach until you're about to land. Oh, okay, yeah, he's talking about the T-45. Yeah, man, that
So
thing looks good, though.
the camo paint job is $4 more than the Ghost Gray.
Really?
They're
Well, you
both
got
8S machines.
I guess the paint costs money. So, Jeff, dude,
Yes, sir.
man, I had a tough day at the airfield last week, man. So
Oh, yeah, I seen the video.
did you see the video of the Super
Stinger 90?
Scorpion?
Super
You saw the
Scorpion,
video? Yeah, man. So like I took the Super Scorpion up. That went awesome. It flew really, really, really good, man. That's a great flying airplane. And I found out that it's 100 to 117 mile an hour airplane on average. So
That's pretty quick.
yeah, man, it's actually a very quick airplane. But dude, the retracts were killing me. I don't know what the deal was, but I could not get that thing to I could not get the retracts to work properly to save my life.
It seems to be a big problem with the FMS. I mean,
Yeah,
remember what was that? The Avanti version 1 Avanti I had.
yep,
The landing gears, they would work half the time, and then whenever it would land, it'd pop out. But then after about 3 cycles, you get them to work every time.
yeah, dude, it was crazy. And I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. Let's see here. You can see my screen, right?
A whole lot of it.
Boom. You
Share,
see that right there?
Bobby. Just share the window.
I thought I did. Here we go. You ready?
Yeah.
Watch. So this is what I'm talking about. So look, the gear didn't come down. And so I had to land it like that, right? And so, I go out there, take a look at it, and I cycle the landing gear, and they come out right here. So I'm just like, man, what in the world is going on? So I took it up again. And flew it. What's up, Craig? Bevan, what's going on, man? Good seeing you, buddy. Glad to have you in here. So look, I took it up again and cycled the gear, and it did the same thing. I had to cycle it 5 times before the gear came down. And I'm like, what is going on? So I would cycle it, and I noticed all of them have to go up, and then they stop. I cycle it. I hit the switch, and they all cycle down except for the nose gear. So I don't know what the heck was going on. But dude, I cycled it like 6 times.
Thinking maybe a plug issue.
You know, so I'm gonna try and see if it's something to do with that Spectrum radio. I'm gonna plug it up to the Catawba and see if I have that problem.
Oh, don't start with that mess already, Bob. It ain't nothing to do with the radio. It's the software. It's the hardware.
Yeah, of course it is. So we'll see anyway. But you know, I want to roll that out. But dude, that was a great flying airplane. That thing flew really, really, really good. And I've got some videos. I got part 2 and part 3 that I haven't even released yet. I haven't even released it yet, man. But it flew really good. That's a fast flying airplane too. Plenty of power, smooth takeoffs. I love it. So if you guys haven't seen that video yet, go out onto my channel and take a look at it, man. Give it a thumbs up and leave a comment in there. I know LJ already did, and a couple of other people. But dude, it's pretty nice. Let's see. Jeff Aspie said, "See if it's a sequencer issue on the nose gear problem." Yeah, I think that's what it could be.
Hey Jeff, how's that A10 flying? I know he said he had one that the nose was beat all to snot.
Oh yeah. LJ said, and that's the Outrunner. Yeah, dude. The Outrunner, that thing produces a lot of power, man. That 1900 kV Outrunner. So I know the Inrunner in the T45 is going to be a heck of a lot better because, dude, that thing was strong. It's got strong pullouts, man. Strong pullouts. But yeah, dude. What is up? I just got here. How's it going? Did I give him a wrench? Let me see. He's coming here quite a bit. Let me see if I can give that man a wrench. I just got here. Where is he at? There he is. Nope, I haven't given him a wrench. Let me make him a moderator. Boom. Lyndon Stewart's in here. How about that? What's going on, man?
What's up,
he's
Lyndon?
A moderator. Craig Bevan, he's a moderator. What is going on, guys? Nice. Nice. Glad to have you guys in here. There we go. I hope everybody's doing pretty good tonight, man. Dude, let's see. You can call me Grandpa Gary. Grandpa Gary, we're glad to have you in here, man. Seriously. But yeah, Jeff, I was struggling. Dude, that was a tough day. So I had the landing gear issue with that. Then I go fly the F5 right here, and two things with that. One, I didn't feel like it was as fast as what I thought it was supposed to be. So I've got some stuff to take. I'm going to take a look at it and see if it needs to be recalibrated again. I know I recalibrated it, so that's not the issue. But I almost think that 12 blade is making it could be sucking more wind than what it needs. I don't know. So I'm going to take a look at it, and I'm going to drop a I've got a L39 inducted fan motor here that I'm going to drop in there, which would be the high performance, and see how it goes.
I'm still waiting on that battle with the L39 or the Stinger 90 and the Avanti, or the L39 and the Avanti.
Oh yeah, dude, man, that Stinger 90 is blow that Avanti right out the sky. The L39, I think it's going to give it. I don't know, man. That L39 is pretty slippery. It's fast. It's pretty fast. Lyndon Stewart said, Rcplanereviewer, I've been watching all your videos. Great flying, guys. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Hey, I had Jeff over there. Jeff did the shakedown of the did you guys see
the SU-35?
Yeah, Jeff, you should cue that up, man, where you had it inverted. And we can show these guys. Look, we panicked. I literally panicked. When I was videotaping Jeff flying it because he was doing the pressure check on it, and he got it inverted, and he was like, I was like, Jeff, it's not coming out, dude. And it was like
upside down, buddy.
I was panicking deep inside, and Jeff was too, but we were like just trying to keep it cool, you know. Oh man, that was tough going. That was crazy. Let's see. I just got here. Said I just flew the OMP Challenger on 4S. It doesn't need it. 3S is plenty of power. Wow. I don't know what that Challenger is. I don't think I've seen that. LJ Hobby Life said that new in-runner, the T45, puts out 2,900 watts and pulls 125 amps. Dude, I told you, man, it's a powerhouse. It's a completely different monster with that in there. Completely different monster.
Uh-oh. Hold on.
LJ says, I'm going to test my Outrunner to see the difference. Dude, I'm telling you, you'll be happy that you did, I think. Lyndon Stewart said, RC Player Reviewer, is that the new E-Flight 90mm EDF on your left? No, sir. That right there to my left. Yeah, right here. That's a Stinger 90. That is an F4. I'm sorry, F5. And that is the SU-35 behind me. So, yeah.
Which is a beast. I love that plane.
Dude, that's a great airplane. And look, I goofed that one up too. That was a tough day at the field, man. So I had landing gear issues, and then look, I did the infamous thing that we all have done. And if you haven't done it, you're gonna do it. And so, like, what's up, Jet Man? How you doing, buddy? What's going on, Louis Prue? Good to see you, man. Got you guys in here. But look, I did something that was so rookie. But look, so BD Tennessee was helping me set up the SU.
BD Tennessee says blame it on the radio.
Yeah, I should. I really should. I'm talking to BD Tennessee. BD Tennessee talks me into buying these little these Lemon RX radios, like these receivers, whatever. So we plug it up, and he's walking me through this thing on the NX radio because I know nothing of Spectrum. And I get it all bound up and everything. I take it to the field. I get the airplane. I take it to the field. I'm putting it together. I get it all together. Now, when I'm at the airfield, I don't like to really talk to anybody when I'm putting stuff together so I can focus. Because I go through my checks. I have my check. I check the ailerons, elevator, everything, right? So I go through my quick check, and everything looks good. I remember looking at the airplane and saying, oh, you know, the ailerons are good because the nozzles were going in the right direction. So I was like, of course the ailerons are right? What's up, Jeff's Customs? What's going on, brother? Good seeing you, man.
Jeffro.
So look, I take up the
SU-35.
I take it off, beautiful takeoff. And look, I got video footage of this, Jeff. I take it off, and I'm like, oh, crap. And they're like, what? And I'm like, oh, no, my ailerons are reversed. So I'm flying this SU-35 with reverse ailerons. I'm like, it's fine. Left is right, right is left. So I'm flying it, and I get it all the way back around, Jeff, with reverse ailerons. And then I hit the switch because my brain did something stupid. I hit the switch for the nozzles, and it goes bloop. It turns really quick and does a loop, and I'm like, oh, my God, it's done. And so I see it going down like this, and at the last minute, I flare. But it was going slow, and it just gently, like, laid down. I didn't hear a crack, a boom, a bang, or nothing. So I go, walk out there. I take the walk of shame, and I go look, and guess what? There's no damage to it other than a little tiny hairline fracture on the elevator, and the landing gear kind of like, came a little unloose. So I'm literally looking at it like, oh my God, I got so lucky. So I glued it back at the airfield and flew it again, but that's when I realized the landing gear needed some attention, the front strut. So that's where I learned about the beauty of, let's see.
Gorilla Glue? Hey, you can't be taking my aircraft landings, man. My carrier landings. Like that's me, not you.
This stuff right here, this is the Gorilla Glue, the white stuff. BD Tennessee was telling me about it. I've used it before in the past, but it foams up and it's like gap filling and it's super strong, man. And so I used this, and it filled up all the gaps, everything. It's even stronger than the stuff that came with my foam airplanes. And get this, I learned a very valuable lesson, guys. So I put this stuff that comes with the Freewing airplanes, right? I put this little glue that comes in there, right, on the SU-35. And guess what it did, Jeff? It ate the foam. When I came back, it literally ate the foam up. So I was like, oh, my God, this is a mess. So I used this stuff right here thanks to, BD Tennessee. He reminded me, he's like, yeah, man, use that white stuff. I've got the white in the clear. And dude, the Gorilla Glue is the honest truth, man. The Gorilla Glue white. Now you got to get in there and cut it out because it foams up, but it creates such a bond. Oh my God, man. That was such a day. That was such a day.
Hey, speaking of SU-35, I got that video queued up.
Yeah. Oh, you do? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Jetman says I've used that. Let's see. I used that since day one. Yeah, man. I'm telling you, it's the way to go. What's up, Jeff Customs, man? I'm glad you're in here. I like Jeff. He's got the best hair on the internet, dude. All right, let's cue it up. Let's take a look at the video of the thrust vector. This is the point where I realized that this thing is not coming down. We got it inverted, and we're silently panicking. So check it out.
I'm gonna try something, right?
Okay.
It's stuck right
down,
there.
Bud.
It did a beautiful flip, though.
Yeah, it did, but dude,
You're upside down, bud.
it almost didn't come out.
Nice, man.
It almost didn't come out.
You're at 2
I
minutes
feel
and
it's pretty good
45,
on
and
that
we've got a 4500 6S in there. So
That's a good flying plane. You know, I like the way it takes off. Here, let's go back to the takeoff.
Yeah, dude.
yeah,
let's-
I noticed that. I'm gonna have to get in there and
Dude, that airplane has so much power.
He rotates rather.
it does.
Well, you told me, you said when it was ready to go, she was going to go. And I was like, yeah, all right. And it like literally just boop.
Yeah.
Look at that power.
I told you when she's ready to fly, dude.
Look at that power, dude. Jeff,
And
go
it
back to
has
that
power
one more
punch right on
time.
up.
Look, that airplane is like the most underrated airplane.
Yep. I told you when she's ready to fly, dude. I'd rather you be safe than sorry.
Take it off.
All right, man.
That is the most
just
underrated airplane. That's a
As that
2070.
thing took off, it was crazy. I didn't think it was going to hop off like it did.
Yep.
And dude, what's
I told
that,
you
like
when
a
she's ready to
45,
fly,
40
dude.
degree angle?
She takes off.
Yeah, I was 45 degree all day long, easily.
At least, dude. So that's what I'm saying. It's a crazy airplane, man. It flies really, really good.
The flip, though, I like flipping it around.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those that you can flip around and have all kinds of fun with for sure. Beauty Timothy said, Rcplanereviewer, is that the video where Jeff said the plane is tail heavy? Yeah, that's the video.
Yes.
Yeah, that's where he said it's tail heavy. I was like, Jeff, it's not tail heavy. Jeff's like, it's tail heavy. I'm like, it's not tail heavy. I had to balance it in front of him to show it. It wasn't tail heavy. It's just he wasn't used to the way it flies. It lands very different, high alpha kind of. So LJ Hobby Life said, boom. I just got here, said, someone told me to cut throttle and release the sticks, and it will drop the nose. I haven't tried it yet. That'll be
I wasn't trying that. That wasn't my plane.
Yeah, I appreciate that too. Dude, I was so nervous, though. I was so nervous.
Hey, man, I had semi-full control the whole time.
Captain Photon is in the house. What is up, man? Look at this guy.
Bobby Boo Boo. That's gonna be your new nickname at the field. Hey, Bobby Boo Boo.
I don't think I like that. I don't know how I feel about that. Here, let me give Captain Photon a wrench. This guy. Boom, there you go. You got your wrench there, sir.
Bobby Boo Boo.
Let's see. A Facebook user said, what are we talking about? I have no
Jeff
clue.
Ashby.
I have no clue. What is going on? But yeah, it's just so funny though. But look, so that was a tough day at the field, man. And I guess I'm so lucky because I don't have a lot of those bad days at the field where I crash a lot, but I do. That was a tough day, so I had it coming. So anyway, yeah, Jeff. So let's take a look.
I've yet to see that one in person. Oh,
Yeah,
no, I did see it in person. It was in your pickup the day I picked you up.
Before I show you guys this airplane, I got it secondhand. The guy who I got it from, he was pretty rough on it, right? Like, so
Michael Raj is in the house.
what is up, Michael Raj? What's going on, man? Good to have you in here. Hey, by the way, Jeff,
Michael Raj been eating donuts, man. That's why he's late.
he probably has. You know, he probably has. But let me show you something though before we go on to the next topic. So look, I just put that foam, like the white Gorilla Glue in there, and you see it sealed it up really nicely and everything, right? But this airplane's pretty beat up, man. In like from a scale from 1 to 10, I give it like a 7, right? It's not pretty, but it's not ugly either. But you can see that nose, right? You see that? So if it flies good, and I flew it and it did really good, but there was something about it that it sounded like a hair dryer. Like it did not sound like a normal 12 blade. So I don't know if it was the guy who I got this from put a different ducted fan in there. It's supposed to be an FMS Predator 2100, I believe. But I'm pulling that out and putting that non-blade FMS, what is that, like a 17, no, it's an 1850 or something like that in there. I'm going to put that in there, and we're going to call it a day. But, dude, it flies really, really good, man. When I took it off, dude, it was rock steady. It landed very good. I didn't even use flaps for landing. That's how good it was. But the landing came in, it skipped. It just did a landing touch, and I guided it down, and the friggin' landing gear popped out. So, you know. But anyway, there'll be a video of this one coming up. I've got it. You know, it's ready. It's in queue. It's just that, you know, I want to make sure we get this bad boy up and running. But it's a nice looking airplane. It's cool. He did that polyacrylic on this stuff. I'm not a fan of that, you know, but it is what it is. So
Does that polyacrylic, is it supposed to make it less likely to take dings? Is that why we're doing? Is that why he does it?
yeah, I think so. Yeah, it is. It does protect it somewhat. So, but yeah. Captain Photon said this is his favorite airplane. BD Tennessee said 80 millimeter FMS, 2100 kV. Freewing is okay, 1920. So yeah. That'll put it right there. What's going on? Hey, Gooniac's in the house, man. Check him out. What is going on?
There
Let
he
me give
is.
that guy a wrench. Let me give Gooniac a wrench. Where'd he go? Let's see here. Yeah, man. So, hey, guess what? This one, I gotta say it, dude. I got an X-Fly 80 millimeter coming. Guess where it's going? It's going in here. The X-Fly 80 millimeter is definitely going in here, dude. For sure. For sure, sir.
Uniac said he's still there. What's up?
There we go. Let me see.
Hey, how come his name pops up, but Jeff Ashby's name doesn't pop up? That doesn't make any sense.
That's because he's coming through YouTube.
Okay, and Jeff's watching it through Facebook.
Yeah.
I got you.
Let's see here.
You know, I'm supposed to be getting my plane this weekend, Bobby. I'm super stoked about it.
Are you? Heck yeah, brother.
Yeah, I think I don't want to say it's a long time coming, but I'm happy to have something that's going to be a big flying door.
Yeah, man. So
That's gonna be nice.
we've got some good stuff coming on for sure. But let me go put this thing back. So, yeah, man. Just having some, you know, just having a little difficulties, growing pains and everything, man, with these airplanes. But like I said, I've been super fortunate. Hey, Jeff, what do you think about the X-Fly airplane, buddy? Let's talk about it.
The 80 millimeter
man.
Sears?
Yeah.
I like the way they did the cockpit. The cockpit's small. It's almost like not an F-16 cockpit. Yeah, maybe it is more like an F-16 cockpit. It's small.
Right.
But it's got some good lines to it.
You got that video queued up?
I sure do.
Let's take a look at the video, guys, and see what you guys think. Let us know. We'll get that video queued up real quick, and then I want to see what you guys think, because I've watched the Air Marshal, and he was very careful how he explained his thoughts on that airplane, right?
You ready?
And I assume because he's trying. He might have them sponsoring him or something like that. But unfortunately, we don't have anybody sponsoring us. Fortunately for us, so we don't have any. If
Call it like it is.
Yeah, man. If the airplane sucks, we're gonna tell you it sucks. If it's not,
I'm not a fan of the paint scheme.
Yeah, you don't like the paint scheme.
I don't like. I mean, red, white, blue, shooting stars. I mean, it's all right, but I think I could have done something a little different.
I mean, yeah, but look, it's going to the American market, so they're gonna be like, of course, Americans are gonna love this airplane. Look at it, it's red, white, and blue. Come on, man.
You ready?
So, I mean, can you fault them? But hey, that's a nice one.
Let's see what we got.
Let's see. Ray said if you take out that 2100 kV, you're going to be disappointed. The 9 blade ain't good. Yeah, he's dead on too. Yeah. You got the video of it up, Flying?
Yeah.
There we go. All
Looks
right.
like it cooks pretty good.
Yeah, it seems like it flies really well. What do you think, man?
Dead honest, I think it looks like a Stinger 90 or,
Yeah.
it's popular sport style jet, which
Right.
seems like what a lot of people want.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, man, the sport jets fly really good. That's the problem. They fly so well.
But is it the case, Bobby, to where they you fly one, you've flown them all? I mean, they all fly very similar.
Well, that's a very good question, Jeff. Because look, I've got the Futura.
Oh, check that out.
Yeah.
Check out how the wings go. Look, they got like VGA connectors.
Yeah, that's how the FMS is, except it's not metal; it's plastic.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. And I'm not trying to. I mean, I'm not trying to be bad about it, but look, this is all stuff we've seen. Like, this isn't new. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A magnetic nose cone. FMS has been doing those little connectors forever. I think it's weird, though, that it's metal. I mean, I think it's a good thing. Let's see. Guniak said, you guys see the guys here in the U.S. fly his? Yeah, we did. We saw Rich Baker. Rich Baker put his out too, right?
Yeah, he's got his out.
What do you think of his video, Jeff?
I haven't watched his video. Be
What
honest.
better time to watch his video than right now? So look, like I said, it's more or less what we accept. Let's take a look at Jeff. Let's look at his.
Literally take this battery.
Let's get through all the BS right there and go straight to the goodness.
City speed, Steve. For whatever.
Oh wait, I have
reason,
watched it.
Flies. Let me drive it on back. We're going to take off again here.
Let's watch how it handles the grass,
Another,
man. So
guy going here. He's
Oh,
gonna
that
do
looks
another
like it's
audio here.
freaking turf. That don't even look like real grass.
that's
It's
real.
well manicured.
Is it? Is that grass? I don't know. Yeah, there's water on it.
Yeah, you can see it coming up.
I was going to say, I was like, I sure hope that's not full throttle.
It looks like we got our stabilization set up right, at least. Let's see.
Yep, we got this one. We're ready. Hey Jeff, is that the one you got queued up?
Yeah, that's the one playing now.
Okay.
Wow, I tell you what, it leaps right up into the air. It doesn't have any problem getting up there.
Hey, that X-Fly in there, dude, is a beast, man. I'm telling you.
It looks like we got our stabilization set up right, at least. Let's see.
So that one, okay, so they got a gyro in that.
Take it off.
It's on 6S, 80 millimeter.
Wow, I tell you what, it leaps right
So
up.
It
in
hops
the air.
right up
Any
It just
problem
jumped
getting up
off?
there.
Yeah.
Smooth rotation.
Oh, that video link that Guniak gave you was a guy in California. Check that out. I will say this. I think
97.
Captain Photon's right, man. FMS is running the hobby at the moment, some EDFs for sure. But
Yeah, we're hitting about 100.
you know
This
who's
is in
really
Atlanta
running the
here.
hobby? E-Flight. E-Flight is really running the hobby, dude. They're on a roll, man.
Let's do another.
But the
Oh, I
problem
kinda thought
is
they were running it into the ground because they can't get anything shipped.
exactly. That's the problem, though. Like, don't put out a pre-order if you don't have it a week out, right?
So that's over 100.
And then you're pushing back the dates, which, you know, I understand the logistical problems that they're dealing with too. So it's easier said than done as a consumer, but
We'll do another speed
yeah,
run with
it is what it is. Like, I think,
89.
like,
All
what
right.
about the F-16, Jeff? What do you think about that? Are you even interested in the F-16 anymore?
Man, I had high hopes for that plane, and now it's just kind of like, well, what the heck, you know?
Right.
I don't know if it's the bug that, oh, I seen it, I gotta have it because I'm an impulse buyer, and when I see something I like it, I buy it. And now that it's, you know, back ordered, it's kind of like, well, do I really want the plane? Do I really need the plane? Yes, and maybe. You know what I mean?
Right. Right. And Jeff at Jeff's Customs, you're right. It does remind me of the Stinger, how that thing jumps off the ground. But Guniak said E-Flight is using FMS planes. Yeah, that's what I was picking up from the Air Marshal on Monday, what he was throwing down. That seemed like what was going on. Captain Photon said FMS is E-Flight, bro. Come on, man. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
So yeah. That's what I thought without him saying it. So,
But
I'm
I
good
haven't
with it.
had problems with E-Flight landing gear like I have FMS.
Okay. You know what I like about Guniak though is that like he comes
He's
with
blunt.
the knowledge, right? Like he knows. I actually asked him a bunch of questions on the X-Fly motors, the twin 70 millimeters that I'm putting in the SU-30 that I got. I had to lean on him, man, because you know he knows his stuff, and I trust his opinion. So, Guniak, I certainly appreciate you, man.
I need to order one of his afterburner kits.
Yeah, you really do. You've been sleeping on them. I actually have too, to be honest. I've got so many jets. I'll go broke just getting those. It's so crazy. One day I'm gonna show you guys the my hangar, and you'll just be like, you got a problem, man. I do, but there's worse problems I have. Louis Prue said everything is back ordered. Yeah, you know, everybody's still. A lot of countries are still out of work because of COVID and whatnot. So,
Yeah,
Jeff,
I'll have one, Jeff.
yeah. Ken Futa said, I like very few things about Ray. I like Captain Photons, honestly. You know what
You
I
want
mean?
to lick my fingers?
Yeah, yeah. LJ said, all right, guys, time for. Hey, dude, you're not going to go look at Loki, dude. I need to see that. I was going to watch it last night. Instead, I got sucked into watching Handmaid's Tale with my wife. So I'm going to watch that. That's good. That's so off topic, but it's good stuff. LJ, good to see you, man. Glad you had a chance to get away from softball practice and to hang out with us, man. You're certainly appreciated, buddy. And you need to give me a call sometime or shoot me a text message, man. I haven't heard from you in forever. I didn't know what happened. I thought you melted in all that Texas heat you got down there. Uniac said, I just got my 70 millimeters too, guys, so stay tuned. Cool. So he got his XYs coming. I've got mine coming. They turned mine away for some reason. They went back. They got the customs, U.S. Customs, and they shipped them back because some paperwork wasn't filed right. That's what they told me. So they resubmitted them. So I guess it's going to be another week or two. But I got an 80 millimeter coming through Amazon. So, hey, Jeff's Custom, Jeff said they're sweet, man. Oh, man. He said, Viva Texas.
He said that would be a pleasure, Ray. Licking
Man,
his fingers.
that's funny, dude. He said, see, I told you you weird ass. He's definitely weird.
Hey,
Hey, what is going on, Jay? What's up, brother? Good having you in here, man. You know what's funny is like we do this late show, and dude, we could probably run. I noticed the later we go, Jeff, the more people come in. It's pretty crazy.
yeah.
But man, I've got kids. I got to be at work at 5:40 in the morning. can't roll like some of you guys that just go on here and just roll out for hours and hours and hours, man. I got responsibilities.
Bobby, have you checked your phone at WRL?
No,
3 dead, 2 people missing after water search. Correction, 4 people shot in Durham. No confirmed fatalities. At least 4 people are dead after shooting. They're like, come on, man.
Oh, well. I mean, that's Durham for you. It's crazy. No, man, half the time I don't even pay attention to that stuff.
We need to get everybody to send an email to eFlight, get them to Horizon, get them to send us something big, like a 105.
Yeah, I want them because okay, so look, 80 millimeter is obviously like the sweet spot for EDFs, right? So I'm thinking like, okay, 90 millimeter is there, 105s and 120s. But here's the problem that I'm seeing, and you guys, you can chime in too. It seems like when it gets to 105 and 120, they jack the price up like $300-400. Like I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't think, is it justified? What are your thoughts on that, Jeff?
It's hard to say because does the price really go up that much? I mean, how much more material is actually used? Are we when we buy these planes, we're paying for the molds, and we're not paying. The foam is the cheapest part about it. It's the electronics and the molds. But you can't tell me that, say for instance the MiG-29, it's $700, man. You mean to tell me it's got, it might have $150 max electronics in it. If you want to look at it as a standpoint from, a buyer, or when you do mass production, it might cost them $150 max to put them electronics in it.
Yeah, I would agree, man. Yeah, it's just I just don't. I mean, but is it? And I noticed what they're doing. You now got airplanes from Banana Hobbies that has brakes and all these other cool amenities and everything. I mean, I guess it's worth it. Some of you guys that have some of this stuff, like Victor, he has a couple of the L39s and some of the high-end stuff. Guniac, I don't know if Guniac has it or not, but what do you guys think? I mean, you think the price is fair? I mean, you think that it's justified? We all know inflation and the dollar is losing value, but still, do you think, look at Captain Photon. He says, Victor, my tie-loving bastard. And then Victor goes, eating tie is fun, Ricky. I bet it is. He's having a few pops of bourbon, Jay. Nothing else to see here. Yeah, man. I'm almost due for another cup. But BD said electronics in the bigger jets is a big part of the cost too. Yeah, it is. But what are we talking about? So we're talking 130 amps, 150 for 8S, right? So is that it? But I don't know. Man.
It comes to a point: is the power to weight ratio, is it worth it?
Yeah.
Because if you get a 120 and you try to fly it on batteries, you can run 12S, or 22S, whatever you want, 24S. That's a lot of weight in batteries. And so what, you're going to get up there and have just 2 minutes of flight time?
Yeah. And Hamilton said it best. He says L39 weighs 14 pounds. That's 14 pounds. That's as much as your 330L.
And that's a big plane.
Yeah.
It's got a 7-foot wingspan.
So that's what I'm wondering, man. I'm like, that's pretty interesting. I don't know. I don't know. I think I have to get one in order to speak on it fully, right? I don't want to say anything because I'm just outside looking in, right? I don't want to put that out there. Jeff says, I think the price of HSD, the F-86 is very fair. Yes, I would agree. I think that if they knocked $100-200 off of the price, I think that would be a little better. But I've got the MiG-29 back there in that white box. That's now selling for how much, Jeff? $699, $700?
Yeah. $6.99.
And God forbid I crash that one again. That one has an electrical issue,
And that's still the first gen, so I'd be kind of scared.
yeah, man. Sometimes you just got to be fearless. Like I said, first time, shame on them. Second time, shame on me. So it just is what it is, man. I'm not sad. I like Motion RC. I think they're doing a good job. I'm also wondering, like, man, are they going to put out some? I know they got something in the left pocket, right? I'm just waiting for them to come out with something cool. I hope it's not another electric prop plane, though. You know. Kevin Photon said Victor is disgusting.
You pull up hsdjetsusa.com, the first thing you see is Pilot Ryan with a video of the damn Cessna.
Yeah. Victor RC EDF Jets. He says $200 receiver in my 39 plus, and then on 12S plus flight pack. 16 pounds, but fly at almost 4 minutes. You know how long we can fly a gas plane? Until we get tired of flying it, that's for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I used to think, man, you're crazy to go up there and think, fly 10 minutes. Man, 10 minutes is a long time flying.
Dude, I set my timer on my gas planes for 7 minutes, and I'm like, I'm so tired of flying. Like, I land. I'm like, let me land so somebody else can come up. But, with the EDF jets, though, man, it's like that 3:34 minute mark is like plenty, It's just enough time for you to be like, oh, shoot, I need to get this thing down, right? Hamilton said 14 pounds is the weight of my Black Horse L39. Hey, Hamilton, how much thrust is that one putting out? Is your L39 going to put out? What's your power system?
The flying weight.
Oh, go ahead.
Good. I'm looking up HSD. That F-86, the flying weight of that plane is 15.4 pounds with 12S, 5,200 milliamp batteries.
So, and that's a 105
3 to 5 minutes. That's the 120 millimeter.
Okay, cool.
I think that's what you ought to get, something like that, Bobby.
Hey, man, I'm up for it. I'm serious. Instead of getting like the T45 or the F4, just go get. How much is that thing?
That's $1,300, $1,299 in phone though. I
can get a 40% airplane for that price, man. I get a 40% for that with 170 cc gasoline engine, and I can fly that thing like crazy.
Oh,
let's see. JP brakes, air brakes, 125. Yeah, I would buy it. Photon said, actually, the ARFs are really not a great deal. Well, you have to, yeah, it's true. You have to look at it, though. $600 for the ARF kit. Then you're dropping about $300 worth of servos. You got to get an engine, so that's $300 or $400. Then you got to get, leads, servo wires. That's an extra $50. It gets expensive quick.
Oh, that's for the plug-and-play model, $12.99.
Right.
For the plug-and-play.
Guniak says, I got a bunch of little 50 millimeter jets from Banana. He says they've always been good to him. Yeah. Louis Priest says the Havoc that E-Flight put out had 12-minute flight time. Was it really 12-minute flight time, or was that just good PR? I never experienced it because I flew mine, twice and then sold it?
Somebody said 18 minutes with the Guniak said 18 minutes with his Hawk. Wow.
Jeez. Yeah, that Hawk is a beast, man, with the X-Fly fan. Oh, yeah, we're going to talk about that. Did you see Guniak's video? He did a video of that one that he has with the X-Fly, I think, in there. I saw it. It's pretty good. So, look, we asked Hamilton the question about his L39, the Black Horse one, and he said it weighs in at 14 pounds, and his is putting out 12.35 pounds of thrust. So that'll be plenty. It's almost 1-to-1. That thing's going to scoot. Guniak says I got 18 minutes of flight. Yep, like you said. Putting around, of course. Jeff's in. Hey, he's down too. Hey, Jeff, man, we need to pool our money together and just go get some big jets, man. Get some big old airplanes, Hey, Jeff, why don't you tell everybody? Hey, let's have an intervention real quick with Jeff right here. Let's have a quick intervention since we're on the topic. Jeff, tell everybody what you want, man. Go ahead.
The one that I'm getting this weekend?
Yeah.
It's a RC Guys Super Decathlon. I guess it's what is that? A third? Not 105 wingspan.
Yeah, that's a quarter scale. But no,
It's
I'm
pretty
talking about bigger than that. You want a big plane.
Oh, I want a big 3D plane. You know,
Like how big,
something
Jeff?
104 inches. You know, something with a 100 or 120 on it.
And you know me, I'm all for you spending money on airplanes, right? I'm good with that. But I was trying to tell Jeff, I'm like, the only thing is like when you get that big, it becomes a hassle to get to the airfield and to build that thing every single time you get out there. You know, it becomes a pain in the rump. But dude, I'm all supportive for you, dude. I want you to get one. I would love to see it.
I feel bad. You know, I went to that fly-in a couple weeks ago, and you know, everybody's got these massive, you know, these nice trailer setups. I mean, my hangar setup is real. I like it. It's nice. But, you know, I'm rocking 80% of my planes are foam, man. And it's like, wow, these guys are coming out with these, you know, $4,000 80-inch wingspan planes. And I'm just like, I kind of defeating the purpose of, you know, really having this hangar for foam. Come on, man.
I mean, but look, let's talk about it. Do your phone airplanes do the same thing those airplanes do?
They do, but I think it's time to step out into the world, man. I want something, you know. And I bought the trailer because I didn't want to have to go, you know, like you.
I've been
No
waiting
offense,
for this moment.
When you go to the field, and it takes you 45 minutes to put planes together.
Yeah. And then
Whereas
you fly them 4 times, and then and then you're like, well, it's time to pack it up.
Yeah, that's another 45 minutes taking everything apart. Whereas,
Yeah.
you know, I pull everything right off the trailer, ready to fly, pop a battery, and it go.
Yeah.
Or, you know, even my gas planes, I leave them put together and hanging on the wall.
That's I mean, yeah, you're right, dude. You're right. So you've got the perfect setup. Speaking of the perfect setup for a trailer, dang, C Mafia's got a heck of a trailer. Did you see his? Oh man, he's got a nice setup over there. Let's see. Captain Photon said, "I'm with you, Bobby. I like about 4 or 5 minutes of flight, and I'm drinking a margarita." Yeah, jeez. I know most people can barely walk and drink a margarita, more or less fly an airplane. Spencer got even more than that with his. Jeez, 18 minutes. That was what Horizon Hobby advertised. Yeah, I don't know how they were doing it. I mean, I don't know. I was running 5,000s and wasn't killing the thing, and came down after like 3 minutes and 30 seconds, and had like, what was it, like 45% left? So I mean, I guess it's possible. Hamilton says, I agree to a certain degree. Need a few woodies. Yeah, dude. It's funny because once you've had so I came from flying gas planes and nitro and stuff like that and got into the foam EDFs, right? So like I know what Jeff's talking about because I know it. And like you guys that have never really flown like a nitro plane or a gas plane, if you go from gas to EDF, it's interesting. But if you go from EDF to gas, I don't know if you'll look at EDF the same way. You know, for me, it's a challenge. I love the challenge of the EDFs, right? It's not easy to fly. So,
well, see, I know this guy that's got a Slipstream RV8, man, that he needs to come off of, you know.
oh,
I'm trying to talk him into trade for that extra 330 I got. I think it's a win-win.
You're trying to get all my good airplanes. Like
Just one.
You notice all my gas and my foam, my gas planes and my nitro planes. I'm pretty good with them. I am gonna get rid of that Stuka though. I've got a 60 size Stuka Great Plains that I need to cook off.
That Slipstream didn't fly once last year.
Yeah, you know. All right, Lewis Purse says he's got the roll. Hey man, thanks for stopping by, buddy. What did BD Tennessee say? He says, Bobby, speaking big facts, it literally is a damn task to fly them big planes. That RC guy Super Decathlon is nice. Friend at the field has one. Yeah. And dude, I've had I'm not kidding when I say this. I've had like maybe 2 or 3 of those decathlons with 30s all the way up to 55 DLE 55s on it. They're great flying airplanes, man. But I sell them every time I get them. Of course, I sell everything. Hell, I sold the F-14. I sold that sucker. I was like, hey man,
And didn't you say the guy crashed it the first flight?
yeah man,
That stinks.
you sure did. It bees that way sometimes, you know.
Oh, you don't have any snacks today. What in the world?
And I always got snacks, dude. What are these? Fruit roll-ups, free by the foot.
Look, I got these again, right? But how about somebody hook me up? Look, that's like the Mac Daddy size. Dude.
Wait a minute. Who did? Somebody knows their way to your heart. Only a woman could do something like that.
Somebody hook me up.
Only a woman could do something like that. What's up, Lyndon Stewart? Man, we got a bunch of studs in the channel tonight, man. Have you noticed that? We got
Hey, man, I've been sitting here all night. What do you expect?
I mean, yeah. I mean, other than yourself, my mug is not made for the camera. So when I zoom in like this, I'm not built for that. So we zoom back out. Hey, we don't have good hair either, like Jeff at Jeff's Customs either, right?
No, I mean, look, I'm losing mine. See how thin that is?
Look at mine.
Yeah.
I think that's 5 years of marriage right there, and that's the other 5 years of marriage right there.
Oh, well, that, yeah, 10 years.
Look. Oh, wait. There's kids. All that right there is kids.
I got the cul-de-sac going on.
I shaved my head. I mean, what's the point of hair? You know? What's the point? But yeah, so Jeff, the next question is, so we've talked about all these other airplanes, dude. We've talked about all these other cool stuff. Does anybody care about the Turbo Timber Evolution 1.5?
I think it'd be cool because it's got the hot battery hatch and the reversing option. But other than that, and it's got the smart ESC, but it seems like it's going to be just another top wing plane.
Yeah. I want to fly it in reverse while it's up in the air just to see what happens.
I did that on the simulator. I come down, I nose down, I flip in reverse to see if I can hover it upside down. It doesn't work so well. Hey, Lyndon asked, between the gas and the electric planes, which do you two have more fun flying?
Ooh, that's a dangerous question, Lyndon. So for me, I enjoy the simplicity of the EDF jets. It's just easy just to throw a battery in there, right? But those gas planes, you're talking about raw power, man. There's no substitution for that. I really like flying my gas planes. Every time I fly my gas planes, I'm like, man, why did I even bring these electrics out here? But I know, because you'll notice I don't fly any electric propeller planes. All the electrics I have are EDF jets because I like the speed, I like the sound, and they're a challenge to fly. But I love my gas planes, man. I really do. And I got a bunch of them, a bunch of big ones too. So
that's an understatement.
Well, I mean, but it's, I really enjoy them. I do. It's good stuff. I think everybody should have a gas plane. Everybody should have a gas plane in their hangar.
Hey, speaking of gas plane, who wants a steering?
Oh, look, David Ho just popped in here. What's up, man? David Ho says those guys that fly indoor competitions really can use that reverse. Yeah, I've seen them use that on those. What is it? What kind of phone is that? Yeah.
I know them flat out planes used to do the proper reversing.
David Hogue, I just gave you a wrench, buddy. Congratulations, you're a moderator. So
that doesn't mean you get paid to do it either. It's all voluntarily.
Let's see. Lyndon Stewart says, I think the Turbo Timber Evolution is the Draco's first cousin. I think it's the Draco killer, to be honest with you. It's like, why would I get the Draco when I could get this? You know what I mean? After flying the Draco, the Turbo Timber flies so much better. So much better. Guniak said, I've flown nitro and gas longer in years than electric, but quantity way more with electric. Yeah, so, yeah, man, I mean, it's just kind of like what you want, but I definitely, so with the gas planes, here's some things that you have to think about, right, Lyndon? So you got to think about things that you have to bring when you have a gas plane. You got to bring gas. You got to bring an electric starter if you don't want to get in front of the prop and spin the prop with your hand. You got to bring your toolbox because you're going to have tools to put the things together. So those are the three things that you really just need to bring when you have your gas plane. Of course, your radio.
You also need to know how to tune.
You definitely need some tools with you to take with you if you need to tune it. Yeah, because you're not gonna be able to just set it and forget it with this. You're gonna have to tune it at least once a year for different temperature changes. You fly in the summer, like here in North Carolina, man, it's so humid. The air is so dang thick, and Jeff can attest to it, and so can Jeff's Customs. The air is so thick, man. It's just like you're breathing in like water. So that's going to put a heavy load on your prop, and then you go into winter and the air is thin as could be. So you're going to have to tune it then. So yeah, you'll have to be familiar with that. That's a great point, Jeff. That's a great point.
The good thing about North Carolina though is we can fly almost all year long.
You sure can, and the weather's awesome. And we've got the beach an hour and a half away. We got the mountains 4 hours away, and then you've got Virginia almost an hour away. You got South Carolina an hour away. So it's cool. It's a good state. Everybody likes it. Everybody.
Yeah, but, everybody's moving here.
Yeah, it's true. And
I seen somebody post today, Bobby, on like some the page that we live in, the town we live in.
Yeah.
Talking about the new bypass they're talking about putting up. And we need to stop this. It's taking our farms and we don't need, this stuff. Keep what we got. Well, I don't want to see you complain anything about how congested traffic gets there.
Right.
This is the proposed route they want to do. There's nothing there, man. It's all woods.
Yeah.
It's
that give and take of things. Right. It's that give and take, I guess. But I've said it before. People will complain about any and everything. So like even with the airplanes, right? Like what is the most perfect airplane that you can think of? Yeah.
There's not one perfect, so to say.
Well, I mean, you've got an airplane that you love, like you think it's awesome, like the Stinger 90, high performance. I don't think there's a better airplane out there. I don't
think I've flown enough planes, Bobby, to be able to say that. To be honest, I mean, and I've flown a lot of planes, but I don't think I've flown enough to be like, okay, well, this is like my go-to plane right now is going to be that extra.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's the best flying plane there is because I flew that Su-35, and man, that thing flies great.
Dude, that Su-35, dude, that is a sleeper, man. You don't hear a lot about that airplane, but dude, that's an awesome flying airplane, and the power is amazing. Like if I crashed that and tore it up, I would go get another one.
But we're talking two different, completely different birds now. I mean, one's an electric prop.
Thank you, David, yourself. Thanks for stopping in, buddy. But here's my question for you guys that are in the stream right now. Like, what are your go-to airplanes? Like, what are the airplanes that you guys go to? Let's see what they say. David Hogue, he says the Ultimate Bike. Man, the Ultimate Bike's awesome. They land good too. The gas.
I want something like a giant Aeromaster. You still have yours? Or you sell it?
I got one. It's in my garage here. And dude,
I want a big one like what their Hangar 18's got.
Dude, that's a third scale in the garage I got.
That one he's got's got to be like quarter scale or half scale.
Oh, that one he's got is third scale.
No, really?
Yeah. I've had one.
That big one hang up on the wall sideways?
Dude, I've had that. I've had two of those. Yeah. I've had two of those. They fly amazing. They land really good. They don't land like that E-Flight one you had. Let's see. So David Hogue says the Ultimate Bike for him. Linda Soar says, I think E-Flight has the best plane so far. Just my take. Oh, okay. Darren Mason said the Phoenix model Tucano. Dude, let's talk about that. That is a slick flying airplane. That airplane doesn't get enough attention. But that's the Tucanos they're sleek, man. They look good too. What's going on, Darren Mason? Good to have you, by the way. I think you're new to the channel, man. But thanks for coming in here. Thanks for being in here too. Go ahead and add that man to it. But absolutely. Hamilton Sanger said probably the 80 millimeter L39 is his go-to. Man, I believe it. I so believe it. David yourself said, make sure to thumbs up. Yeah, guys, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, man. Certainly appreciate it. Guniak said, my fave all-around plane is the FMS 70 millimeter Hornet for EDF and the Dynam GB for props. Wow, man.
That's something you don't hear very often. People that really enjoy the GB.
Yeah, I would agree.
That oh, he said it's hopped up. Yeah, because theoretically the GB shouldn't even fly.
Yeah, the way it's but those things are supposed to be pretty fast though, man. They're really awkward to fly, is what I've noticed. Yeah, Darren, thanks for coming by, man. You're always welcome here, dude. Always. Let's see here. Dude, we've been pushing pretty good. We've been rolling for about an hour and 16 minutes, Jeff. What do you think, my man? You think we're at a stopping point?
Yeah, I think we don't need to overstay our welcome.
Let's not overstay our welcome, man. We're so glad to have you guys with us. Jump back on the channel and dive on in. You can take send us a couple of messages. You got any questions, comments, or concerns? Me and Jeff will answer them, guys. But we super appreciative of you guys and joining us tonight. Don't forget to check out Riley Hobby, RileyHobbyShop.com. You can go on there and order your model airplanes. They can drop ship it to your house, man. We got a nice guy named Tim that can do it. But guys, thanks again for joining in. Don't forget to have a good night. And Jeff, you got anything else, man?
No, that's it, man. Y'all fly
awesome,
fun.
Guys. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Thanks for joining in. And Guniak, I'm glad you came in, man. You got a wealth of knowledge, and we certainly appreciate you guys.
Yeah,
you
it's like
good night.
That's talent right there.
That's talent, dude. It's talent indeed. You guys have a good night. Take care of yourselves, and we will see you on the flip side. There you go.
See you guys.
Later.